In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do seated banded hip abduction. So there's a lot going on in that exercise name. So what we're going to do is break every part of that down one by one. So firstly, all you're going to need is a chair, and you're also going to need a resistance band. Now, when you're doing this exercise, if you're not quite feeling your glutes fire, we're going to be working what's called the glute medius specifically in this exercise. If you don't feel your glutes firing, it would be an indication that you haven't got a heavy enough band. So bear that in mind when you do the exercise. Now, of course, the band, it can go in two positions. It can go underneath the knees or it can go over the knees. Play about with the position, see what you find is best. In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be putting the band on below my knees. So once I've got the band on, I want to make sure it's not too close to the knee where it's going to crinkle up. And once I've got the band in position, I'm going to bring my feet hip width apart. So the same position as if I was doing a squat. The only difference is my feet, you'll notice, are pointing directly forwards. Now, I'm going to be nice and upright, and what I'm going to do is bring my knees away from my body and slowly back to the start position. I don't want to bring them too far in, because if I do that, I'm going to lose all tension on the band. So when you're in your start position, you actually want to feel like you've got a little bit of resistance. You're actually trying to work hard to keep that position. And then from here, you just come out, back to your start neutral position, and out, back to your start neutral position. Again, if you want to make it harder, you can increase the resistance of the band. And of course, this is a seated version, which would be the regression of doing this standing in a squat position. So if you wanted to progress this, what you could do is do exercises like walking crabs or crab walks, or alternatively, you can hold a squat position, you can be standing up, and you can do this exact same motion to add a little bit more intensity into the exercise. So you would repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions, and that is how to do a seated banded hip abduction.